Hey everyone. So you just saw pictures of what I'm going to talk about today. But I am on a field trip with my son. We've been out in the sun. And so I decided to come sit in the shade of the truck for a minute. You can see, look at I got a little of the sun today, which is totally fine. I like doing things with him. So from the pictures, you can tell that it's another medical prep thing. Well, the reason is, even in this time of all this strife and the stuff that we're going through, security is a big issue, as it should be. Absolutely. Hands down. I am sitting here outside this skate park several towns away from where we live, and I am here to provide security for my son and his friend. Even though they're in a big fenced in area, I can see all of it with this little motion on my head. I can hear them, and the windows are down, I can hear them. Security is important. I understand that. If you haven't got the flashlight for your firearm, I hope you step it up. If you don't have enough food or water, or all your bills are paid and all that, those are important, that you pay your bills. Paying your month-to-month bills should not be pushed aside for preparedness. You have to live today. Absolutely. If you have some budget, then I encourage you to buy medical supplies as well. Put them in a rotation where you buy food, you pay your bills, you buy food, you buy improve your shelter, and make a rotation of food, water, security, shelter, lighting, or whatever categories are important to you, and put those down and then stick to it. If this month's budget is $20, or this payday's budget is $20, and it's time to buy, on your list is water, well then buy another water container. Improve your rain catchment system. Get another filter or another container, or practice. Go on a field trip. If that budget needs to work for you to go on a field trip and test your stuff, then do it. And then when it's time for medical, I encourage you to buy medical. So the things that I got this time, and I don't remember exactly what I paid. I want to say it was closer to $35. It may have been $33 for what I'm going to show you. So the first thing I got was bulk 4x4s. These are non-sterile, big squishy paper packages. There are 200 4-ply 4x4s in each one of these packs. And I will leave them in this package. It is relatively sealed. It's heat sealed, and it will definitely help protect it from things. So I will leave it in this as long as I can. If I do choose to vacuum seal it, then I'll take it out of these packages and put them in sandwich bags or something, and put them in probably 25, and then I'll squish them this way. I will not try to vacuum seal them this way. I'll make sure to lay them in the envelopes. And I may make a video of me doing that, because that's what I like to do that too. So I got some 4x4s. I got 400 4-ply 4x4s. And something that I use a lot of is non-adhering dressings. Now these are, they have a brand name. Tefla is one of them. So they come like this. It's a non-stick pad. That's all that is a 3" by 4" non-stick pad. Individually wrapped. So these would be sterile as long as that package is, or that package is intact. And I got this big box of them. There are 100 of them in here. This was $14 or $16 by itself. but I use a lot of these. I can trim them if I'm using something smaller, if you know. So I like 3x4s. They're almost any time I change a dressing or a bandage, for sure a bandage, I like to use non-stick pads. Just like when we were kids, we didn't want things to stick to our wounds. As adults, we don't want that either, and it can be bad. You know, if you're healing a wound and it sticks, then when you change the bandage and you rip it open, you're just opening it up to infection again, and I don't like to do that, so I did that. Those two brands of those I have ordered before, and I've been very pleased with them. This particular brand, and I am opening the package, or the box, is not the container I'm used to. Comes with a roll of tape, just a little 1/2-inch paper tape, and then 24, this is a 4-inch by 4 yards rolled gauze. Normally I have got them in a big Ziploc style bag. This comes in a box, which I don't know if I like or not. I don't know if that I'm going to keep it in the box. I certainly will for a while. It'll stack on a shelf really well, and so if it's going into home storage, then it'll stay in the box. If it's going to go into my medical totes, then it'll come out of this and into those little clear plastic snap lock lid containers that I like. So medical stuff, and this is a lot. People are like, what, you know, why do you need this much stuff? Because bandages need changed regularly when they're dirty, when they get wet, when they get sweaty, and they need changed to maintain the cleanliness of the wound. And if you're not keeping a wound clean, then it can cause problems. Infection isn't a crazy, terrible deal on a cut hand or a cut leg today, but it can be. And it's certainly going to be when we don't have easy access to IVAs or antibiotics and advanced cleaning and things like that. So we need to be prepared to do all we can do to keep those injuries covered and clean. And having a lot of medical stuff is part of it. The pre-made kits are great. I encourage you to have those. They're awesome. But I believe you need to augment them by the supplies that we use most often. For me, these are 3 of the ones that I use the most. And having those in better supply, in bigger bulk. Thanks for watching. Let me know your questions and thoughts down below. I'd certainly like to, I love your guys' feedback. I even like negative feedback. I try to learn from it. I don't like hateful feedback, I guess, but I do like feedback. So thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Let's get ready.